Hey everyone, so Damian here. Just wanted to shoot this quick video um, for you because I got a question from somebody who obviously just got into the internet or online marketing business. They were responding to a post that I put in our Facebook group where I had woke up yesterday morning and had made almost $200 while I slept. And I had included in the post that I had added like 1,200 leads or something to my list, and had many sales and added a bunch of people to my funnel. And his question in response to that post was, well, how long did it take you to get that far? And that's an interesting question because you hear so much talk and so many stories about overnight success and how it only took this person, a couple days or 7 days to make all this money and da 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 da. And what those people don't tell you is what's behind the scenes and how long it took them in preparation and how many seeds they planted before they actually made that money in that 1 day to 7 day period or what have you. So what I was explaining to this guy in this message is that in my response to his message is that success is kind of like watching your kids grow up. All of a sudden, the last time you saw them, they were just a little twerp, just a little bitty thing. And then you look up one day and all of a sudden, they're huge. And you're like, wow, you've grown. It's just amazing. And, when you're in the process of growth, when you're in the process of building your business online, or any business for that matter, many times you're not going to see that growth. And I can tell you, so many people get caught up in this overnight success, these microwave riches and things like that, and they don't exist. There's no elevator to the top. There's no beam me up to the top. You have to put in the work. You have to plant the seeds. And that's exactly what happened in my business. I know many of you guys know my story. It took me grinding and wasting so much money and trying to figure everything out. It took me almost 3 years before I finally figured it out and knew what was going on online, before I ever started making any kind of real money. But once I started to make money, it started to come in on a regular basis, and it was really good money, enough money for me to go full-time online. So the key is to trust the system, trust what you've been taught, stay the course, and you have to keep believing, because if you don't believe that it can happen, every time you run into a roadblock, every time there's a setback, I can't tell you how many times that I've had situations where I've run into a technical problem, or I couldn't figure this out, or I couldn't figure that out. But you just have to keep believing, and trust in the system, because once you realize that there are people that have gone before you that have done it, you realize that, hey, it can be done and it's not a waste of time. So you just have to trust and keep believing. And one last thing, it was never more obvious and exemplified other than what happened last night in the national championship in the football game last night. I mean, you take Nick Saban in Alabama, and by the way, I wasn't rooting for them, but you take them, for example, and they were getting crushed. I mean, they couldn't do anything, and all the odds were stacked against them. And one of the players, basically, to sum it up, said at halftime, he just basically said, trust the system, trust the course, and we will win this game. And that player said that made the difference. So in the midst of when you're building your online business, You just got to trust the system, trust the course, and keep believing, and it'll eventually happen. The only difference between someone who has made it and someone who hasn't made it online, or in any business, again, for that matter, is that person that made it didn't give up. So I hope this helps some of you guys out. I hope that gives you some encouragement. But I just encourage you to stay the course. And one more quote from Nick Saban, and I hope I can get this right. But he said something like, if you never are able to overcome basically extreme difficulty, so I'm going off the quote now, then you'll never really achieve anything great in your life. So just understand, there are going to be roadblocks, there are going to be difficulties, but stay the course, and you'll win in the end. So hope this helps you guys out, and have an awesome day. I should be sending out my new training hopefully by tomorrow, part 2 of the training, how to make money in affiliate marketing step by step. That should be uploaded by tomorrow. I've had some difficulties myself with my mom. I take care of her and haven't had much sleep over the last couple of days, but hopefully I can get that out to you guys. If not, it will be on Thursday. Another thing is, make sure you get registered for this boot camp. The link is going to be in this email, and we've gotten rave reviews on this boot camp. But it's going to take you step by step on the 5 steps that are required to make it online. So anyways, make it a great day, and I'll see you guys at the top. And just remember that you're winners. Thanks.